Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Of course, today's no different. Today, we are back to talk about Tom Girardi moving out of the Pasadena mansion. So hopefully, finally, they can sell that, liquidate it, pay back the victims. That's exciting. And we're going to talk about exactly where he's living and the whopping reported number that he's blown through hundreds of millions of dollars. We'll talk about that. And also Erika Girardi, we're hearing rumors from Bravo Snark side that she might have a mystery man in her life. Now, of course, that is a rumor, but I want to tell you exactly what they said. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, so you heard that right. Tom Girardi has moved out of his Pasadena mansion for a much more, what they're calling, humble residence in a senior living community in Burbank. Now, the cost of this is still, it's still costly. We'll get into that. This is what's being said. Now, this comes days after Tom Girardi has officially been disbarred. We knew this was coming. It was a matter of time, but it's official now. And there were photos of him that surfaced. He looks like he's going through it. He looks frail. Definitely, all of this is taking a toll on him. You can tell, you can see it in his face. It's like when they compare, I don't want to use that comparison. Never mind. But you can see it in his face. That's my point. And you see him and he's walking around this new senior living community. He does not look like he's loving it because obviously it is not the 10,000 square foot Pasadena mansion. Now they're saying that he blew through a whopping fortune of $264 million. How the hell do you do that? I understand people say nowadays $1 million isn't even that much money, but if I had $2 million, I promise you, bet your ASS, I would span that out and make sure I was set for the rest of my life, let alone $264 million. That's insane to me. That's like that upper echelon of wealth that you feel like you'll never reach. That's not how we feel over here because we're always reaching for the stars, but $264 million, how do you blow through that? It keeps going. So we know that Tom Girardi was diagnosed with late onset Alzheimer's and early signs of dementia, right? And he was checked into a living facility called Belmont Village. Now, if you're familiar with Los Angeles, you know that there are a few of these living facilities all over the place, and they're rumored for private suites to go anywhere from $4,500 to about $4,800 a month. Now, with that private suite comes 24-hour care, and you also get 24 different meals that you can choose from daily. If you're spending the rest of your life in this place, 24 meals. Actually, I can't say anything. I eat chicken tenders, pizza, fish sticks, chips and salsa. My palate is that of like a 2-year-old. So I can't say anything. 24 meals, I'd be happy with that. That's obviously half the price of Erika's $9,500 a month home that she's living in. But the Pasadena mansion did originally go on the market for $13 million. Now the price has been reduced twice. And we've had Ronald Richards on here and he's explained to us that it's harder to sell the mansion with Tom Girardi living in the home. He doesn't necessarily understand why someone who would be under a conservatorship, a full-time conservatorship, why they would be living at home, eating meals by themselves, not undergoing 24-hour care. To him, it seemed like it didn't make a whole lot of sense. He said it would make more sense if Tom Girardi was actually living in an assisted living facility, which now is exactly what's happening. I'm curious as to if the Pasadena mansion will sell now that it's at the reduced price of $9.98 million. It's right under $10 million. I feel like somebody will eventually buy it. It sounds like a lot of money, but people in California, I did real estate in California for less than a year, and watching the amount of wealth that a lot of people have, and they walk in and they're like, this $10 million home only has 8 bathrooms. We have 4 kids. What are we going to do with 8 bathrooms? No. We need to bump our price range up to $15 million. And I'm like, the hell do you, what? Most people, when they buy a home, they're like, I got to stay between the 200 to 500 range. Well, This house over here is 700,000. No way in hell am I paying 700,000. I can't pay 10,000 more than what I'm telling you that I can pay. But for these people, they have the money. So I have a good feeling that the Pasadena mansion will be sold and that money will go to the victims. That's good. Now, we also covered the fact that Erika Girardi is being investigated currently due to potential transfers that she received from Girardi Keys. And then, well, we know Ronald Richards broke the exclusive on my channel that there was over $25 million, something around that effect, of money spent on American Express cards, PR, glam. There was even one charge in there for the LA Times. Okay. But I do want to talk about this rumor that Bravo Snarkside gave us, because from what we're hearing, there may be a mystery man in the works. What do we know? Well, it's all speculation and nobody's confirmed anything. So this is a rumor, but Bravo Snarkside put it up, and I want to read to you exactly what they said in their post. They said, some anonymous tea from an insider. Erika has a new sugar daddy helping with her attorney's fees and rent. Okay. My only thing here is Ronald Richards has been trying to figure out how are you paying these outstanding legal bills, because even though your main source of income being the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is a great income, it's not millions of dollars. Like, she's not making Nene Leakes pay. She's not making Bethany Frankel pay. She's not making, it's just something seems like it's not adding up, maybe, at least in his opinion. Hold on, this keeps going. The anonymous tea from an anonymous person said that Rinna has already met him and Erika is planning to try and switch the narrative at the reunion to focus on her new life. I don't know if I'm buying this. While her lawyers are keeping the focus on Tom and her firm, the new man will possibly make an appearance on next season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills if Erika is actually asked to return to the show. She's planning on leaking the new man's story right before the reunion. All right, Bravo Snarkside, if your anonymous tea is right, that reunion is right around the corner. Okay, we're going to get it, I'm sure, October, November sometime, maybe even sooner than that. So if that's going to actually happen, well, we're all ears, our eyes are open, and we're waiting to see if this is confirmed. I mean, could she have a mystery man? Very much so. Yeah, she's still young. She's pretty. She's well known. She knows a lot of people from being married to Tom Girardi for over 20 years. I'm sure she knows a lot of people in those social circles. It's not like just because she's going through a divorce, she's not allowed to date. But this is, again, still a rumor. So don't come for me. Thanks, Bravo Snarkside, for sharing, but nothing is confirmed. My question for you would be, what are your thoughts on Tom Girardi's new living situation, moving into this assisted living facility for almost $5,000 a month? Does it surprise you? I'm kind of shocked, but I feel like this was just a matter of time. And how do you feel about the whopping number of over $260 million being blown throughout his lifetime? Does that not blow your freaking mind? Because for me, I just couldn't even fathom. And then lastly, Erika, this new mystery man, allegedly, and Lisa Rinna knowing him and have met him. If anybody would have met him, I would believe it would be Lisa Rinna, only because she is defending Erika wholeheartedly. She is on the show saying she pretty much thinks that Erika has no involvement. Erika is most likely innocent. This is coming from Lisa Rinna, and she's really the only one who has had Erika's back and is continuing to have Erika's back throughout not only filming, but now on social media. She's even defended her against some of the death threats. Lisa Rinna, if anything, she's proving, while she wasn't a ride or die friend for Denise Richards, she is definitely being one for Erika Girardi. Okay, comment on that. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.